Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Jason coming at you one more again. My 2 cents of my view of what's going on with the world. Oh, check out my shirt. Uh, Race Till I Die. Uh, Link in the description. Support the channel. Like and subscribe. Thumbs up. Does everything to support the channel, keep me moving forward. Do everything 100% unsponsored. But anyway, enough with that. My 2 cents on the worlds. First off, I'm excited to see the two-wheel drive portion of this. Uh, the Europeans, like I said, they got that four wheel thing just dialed. I don't think our guys had an answer for them, But anyway, going on four-wheel drive, my 2 cents, my opinion. I just think our guys took hobby action and going there so many times. I think they just took that for granted to where they thought they knew it. They thought they were good. Like, yeah, we race here 2 or 3 times a year. We're good. Um, and I don't think they put the thought in of, and they might have, but I don't think they put the thought in of an AKA tire, which they gave that announcement a while back. AKA tire, no tire sauce. You know, um, I just don't think I just think they took for granted, like, just being there. And what you saw was, these guys from Europe coming in and, taking our guys' lunch money and lunch, and sitting at their break room table. Uh, then after that, you had the whole tire gate thing where people factored in running a brand new tire every run. I don't know the surface. I haven't been to hobby action. But I know personally, like, new tire I had to pack with no sauce, no nothing, and drop it down the track. Usually tire isn't that good, but they can like cycle through, break them in, but whatnot. But usually it just wasn't a tire, brand new tire, slick, just isn't that good. So maybe AK found something where I had to pack, they're just good, or maybe the surface there wears through tires or something. I don't know, but guys was factoring in a brand new set of tires every run. And when that didn't happen, it like snowballed. And some guys I don't think recovered mentally. And I think that just kind of threw them off to where it just snowballed their whole week. That's just my 2 cents. Um, they didn't just like, okay, and I'm guilty of it too, you know. Uh, you know, something can just throw me off where it throws off my whole weekend, like the waitress coming out with dirty shoes on, trying to serve my food, dirty shoes on, just throws off my whole weekend. But anyway, moving along. Another one of my 2 cents, just my opinion only, is I think our guys, it goes back to taking hobby action for granted, but I think some of our guys raced A scale too long. They were hitting the races of A scale and getting that contingency and whatnot. And I just think they were just out there too long. They should have been real back into 10th scale because the world is up. One of the biggest stages, or no, the biggest stage, racing stage in RC in the world. So uh, that's just my 2 cents. I think they were just out there too long. But anyway, another thing that kind of surprised me is like whatever Mayfield and Spencer came up with in that last little bit. I mean, it was like a night and day difference. Like, kind of wonder, like, if he would have came up with that during qualifying, I think we'll probably see a different story. Um, I think it would have been, all three runs it would be, or all three mains it would be Ungaro and Spencer show. So congrats to big ups to Mayfield, and him and Spencer works good together, I don't know what they done. I'm not there. I'm just speculating like everybody else. But moving along, my thoughts on the Mugen two-wheel drive. My thoughts is I think it's awesome. I think they took two platforms, two of the best platforms, and took the best features out of both of those platforms and put it in this car. But also, I think wherever the two platforms that they took, we know the two platforms that they took from, but the two platforms that they took from, what those cars, I guess, was lacking, just my 2 cents, what those cars were lacking, the Mugen car looked like, from the design point, looked like it fixed those problems. The factor would be price point. What is the price point? Can't be like the Hot Bites car. You can't be sitting there saying that I want, $650 for it, I mean, times are hard right now, What stood out to me on the car was the rear and front arms, how beefy they are. So that would kind of, as the tracks get grippier and stuff like that, that would kind of, you wouldn't have to have two different arms. Like Losi's got, the soft arm, and then they got the stiff as hell arm, This is here be like I guess a middle grade. Another thing, a quick access diff. And then it uses the associated slipper and spur gear. And if you're been to the races lately, pretty much all the pros are using that associated spur gear and slipper pad. All of them. On all their cars. So this adopted that. I don't know what theory is with the diff spring on the other side. I don't understand that from a design standpoint. Maybe y'all can help me out, comment down below. But where the diff spring and where you tighten the diff, or tighten the slipper, my bad. You tighten the slipper spring, my bad. When you tighten the slipper, it's on the other side versus being on the same side as spur, like the associated, it's on the opposite side. I don't know what the benefit of it is. Maybe rotational mass, maybe balancing out. I don't know. So maybe y'all comment down below and help me out. Then something else I noticed was they took the hop up parts that the other companies have kind of came up with, like your Vision, RC, your Shell. They took it and incorporated this into the Mugen kit. So the rear sway bar mount, that was Vision RC, because I got the rear sway bar mount. It was just the only thing was the rear sway bar mount with Vision RC. I couldn't figure out how to get the sway bars to connect to the front of the arm. So I just went the old school way on the TLR car and just connected the sway bar to the rear of the arm. And they took that and done it. And then the front sway bar mount from Vision RC, they made a metal one. Well, Mugen kind of took it. I want to say it was a composite, but they took the same design and put the front sway bars on this car. So the Vision RC front sway bar mount is on the Mugen car. So it's like they took all the hop ups from everywhere and just put it in this car. How will it perform? I don't know. We'll see today, but I mean, it's got to get in the hands of some drivers, You got Shin. Uh, but it's got to get in the hands of, someone. I mean, like Tyler Jones would be a good one. Um, Someone, I mean, that's like unsponsored, that's up there. I don't know if Drayton Staub is sponsored by Associated. I'm not sure. I think he's privateer. He would be a good one to have test this kit. Um, those kind of caliber of drivers that know setup, that knows kind of like what's going on and whatnot. They would be a good one. All right, moving along. Who's my pick in two wheel for the Worlds? Man, it's a toss up. I think it's gonna be a Finn and Spencer show with Brock Chaplin up there. Yeah, Spencer, Finn, and Brock in two wheel. Them guys have just been on it every race, and Finn, I think, is our two wheel drive national champion. So, and he's about dominated for the last 2 to 3 years. He's dominated two wheel. So, I think it's gonna be him and Spencer show. But if Mayfield's helping Spencer out, or they're not helping, they're working together on the two wheel, man, it's gonna be pretty hard. And then Brock, the Schumacher guys, they're just on it. They were the ones. Schumacher guys were the ones that I've seen through media posts that have been getting ready for the Worlds a long time. Like Brock has been testing, Cavalier's been testing, the whole team's been testing together. They've been working together a long time, getting ready for this race. So they put the work in, so it's gonna show. But like we saw in full wheel, it's like anybody's game. But anyway, sorry about the rambling. Like and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell icon. Check out my merch. Link down below. If you see me at the races, come up to me and say what's up. I'm just like everybody else. See you soon. Thank you.